Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honorable dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, researchers, scholars, and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 2 days international conference organized in collaboration with Bakhtar University, Afghanistan on the inspiring theme Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development through Collaborative Research towards Vikshit Bharat at 2047. Today, we gather here to exchange the ideas, encourage innovation, and strengthen the global academic collaboration. I request everyone to kindly take their seats as we begin the inaugural session. Now, to seek the divine blessings for the wisdom and success, let us begin with the invocation of Ma Saraswati. I request the dignitaries to kindly join us in welcoming everyone and starting the invocation of Ma Saraswati so that we can start the conference.
मेरे मन के अंधुत बसनी जो तेरे भाई उतरो मेरे मन के अंधुत बसनी जो तेरे भाई उतरो कभायम देवो गानंदन मलया चलता अभिनव चंदन कभायम देवो गानंदन मलया चलता अभिनव चंदन
Thank you, everyone. Now, to present the formal welcome address, I invite Professor Dr. Kuldeep Singh, Dean School of Management and Commerce, to welcome our dignitaries who are at the dais, the Group Chief Operating Officer Dr. Ajay Podarji, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Professor Dr. N.P. Kaushikji, Dean SLS Dr. Neelam Sihaji, Dean SCT Dr. Shailendra Dean School of Hotel Management Mr. Mohit Bishnoi ji. Now I request our Dean sir to kindly welcome everyone formally.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Home Sterling Global University, and our co-host, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bakhtar University, Afghanistan, distinguished guests, keynote speakers, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you at two-day international conference on inclusive growth and sustainable development through collaborative research towards Vikshit Bharat at 2047. It is an honor to have you all here at Sterling Global University for the conference, which focuses on inclusive growth and sustainable development through collaborative research. We are delighted to bring together experts, researchers, and students from various institutions to share knowledge and research ideas on very much relevant topic for global academicians. The war in Middle East threatens global sustainable development by causing massive oil supply shocks, inflating food and fertilizer prices, and triggering a silent catastrophe of environment damage, including toxic fumes and water contamination. Such conflict risk reversing sustainable development growth, progress on poverty and clean energy, fostering regional instability. Hence, the theme of conference is very relevant to sustainable growth and development. As we navigate the current challenges in economic growth of the world through latest technology and managerial tools, this conference serves as platform for critical dialogues, collaboration, and showcasing growth groundbreaking research. Our goal is to foster an environment where ideas can flourish and lead to actionable outcomes. I would like to start by expressing my gratitude to our esteemed Chancellor Dr. Puneet Goyal and Pro-Chancellor Dr. Poonam Goyal, who are the source of our inspiration and keep us motivating to organizing such events. This is third conference of On Sterling Global University in 2026 and second international conference. I express my wholehearted welcome and sincere thanks to management of our co-host of this conference, Bakhtar University, Afghanistan, and especially Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bakhtar University, Professor Syed Habibullah Behzad. Uh, Professor Behzad, sir, is I hope is online from Afghanistan. I welcome Professor Prasant Kumar Jamwal, who is the chief guest of this inaugural ceremony. He is online from Kazakhstan to deliver keynote address. Thanks a lot for Professor Jamwal for joining. Professor Dr. M.P. Kaushik, Vice Chancellor OSGU, has been guiding us since the inception of this conference idea came into existence. I welcome Professor Kaushik, sir. Professor Dr. Ajay K. Podar, Group Chief Operating Officer and Provost OSGU, has guided and helped to manage uh, every steps of this conference very minutely, let it be technically issue or any human resource issues. I welcome Professor Dr. Ajay K. Podar. I also welcome Dr. Vikshit Yadav from Singapore, who is also online from to deliver his talk to delegates. Thanks a lot, Dr. Vikshit. As he huge thanks to organizing committee, especially the dean and in charges of four schools which are participating in this organization: School of Commerce and Management, School of Engineering and Technology, School of Hospitality Management, and School of Legal Studies. All the deans and the faculty members are welcome. After this inaugural ceremony is over, for next 2 days we will feature four technical sessions where research papers will be presented online and in offline mode at two venues. Tomorrow we shall have keynote address by Sir Senior Advocate Surinder Dhul on legal aspects for sustainable development, and Professor Daniel Chaiter from University of Sierra Leone will speak on digital finance and AI. I encourage everyone to actively participate, network, and take full advantage of this gathering to build professional relationships. Once again, welcome to Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development Conference. through collaborative research. I hope you will have stimulating and productive conference. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, sir, for the formal welcome. Now comes to a special moment of the conference, the release of the conference souvenir by our esteemed dignitaries. May I request all the dignitaries to kindly join for the release ceremony. I request Dr. Budi to support each and everyone in getting the release of this souvenir of international conference for the inspiring theme inclusive growth and sustainable development through collaborative research towards Vikshit Bharat at 2047. I request everyone to kindly put your hands together in the releasing of this conference souvenir. Thank you everyone. Now, I feel privileged to invite the Honorable Vice Chancellor of OSU, Professor Dr. N.P. Kaushik, for his valuable address. Before inviting him, I would like to say a few lines about Sir. That Sir has been a very good leader and performing very important duties into Om Sterling Global University. And Sir has many research papers, many books, and many awards under his name. He is a well-known name into the academic journey of every university. He is a well-esteemed speaker into many international conferences of the national and international review. So, and Sir is very supportive with respect of all the tasks which the faculties are performing into Om Shari Global University. So kindly put your hands together in welcoming the Honorable Professor N.P. Kaushik ji, the Vice Chancellor of Om Sterling Global University. I also welcome Mr. Vikshit Yadav ji. He has joined us recently. Dr. Parikshit Yadav, he is the alumnus of MNIT Jaipur 2007 and the PhD graduate from NUS 2013. Has demonstrated exceptional entrepreneurial leadership in electric engineering and the clean energy. In 2015, he co-founded WBG in the Singapore, which now has operations in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and India. We welcome you, sir, joining this international conference. We feel privileged to be a part of this international conference. In addition, I would like to say a few lines more about Mr. Parikshit Yadav. He has pioneered advancements in MRT electrification, EV charging, and sustainable infrastructure across Southeast Asia and India. Notable achievements including leading MRT projects with Singapore's Land Transportation Authority, deploying solid-state transformer-based EV charging for the Port of Singapore Authority, and developing high-power pantograph-based charging for electric buses with Tata Motors in India. Recently, Dr. Yadav was honored with the Young Achievers Award, Industry Entrepreneurial Excellence, and from the Malaysia National Institute of Technology, Jaipur 2025. Dr. Yadav's contribution have had a profound impact on the clean energy. As we can see that sir has contributed a lot in the area of electric vehicles. So now I formally welcome you, sir, and request you if you can say a few lines to our researchers so that they can feel the importance of innovation and conducting actual research which can be the benefit of for the society. Over to you, Parikshit, sir.
Yeah, thank you everyone. So I had prepared some slides. So do I need to share that, or I mean I can just talk?
Sure, sir. So you have the sharing rights, you can share the PPT.
Okay, thank you.
I also invite the dignitaries from Bharat University and they join us in welcoming everyone at the dais. And I formally welcome the dignitaries from Bharat University.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir. You may go ahead, please.
okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Yadav Parikshit. So I'm co-founder of WBG, and I really thank Om University for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. So basically, we have been in the space of EV charging for almost 10 years now, and the agenda which I want to share today here is just to showcase what we are doing in the field of EV charging and how India is preparing itself and what are the opportunities for everyone whereby we can contribute to this EV charging boom which is presently being seen in India and worldwide basically. So, as Madam already mentioned, that we have offices in India, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, and our headquarters is based in Singapore. So basically, we provide complete end-to-end EV charging solutions for light vehicles and even for heavy-duty trucks and buses. We also finance the EV charging stations. So if there is an opportunity where people have land, then we can even discuss and then set up chargers on that land, and we can even finance setting up of the EV charging infrastructure at particular location. So what I wanted to just start my presentation was we have this EV mandate in India, whereby there is a regulatory compliance requirement now that all the parking spaces in the multi-story buildings should have at least 20% EV enabled. So in the past, it was not the case, but now government of India has been pushing a lot, and with this mandate, we will see a lot of charging which will happen at the home, because as we know that 95% of the charging is happening at the home, and therefore because of this you will see a lot of demand in the EV ready real estate market. So based on this, I mean there are a lot of pain points presently, because the landlords and the property owners, they don't know how to fulfill this requirement of 30% parking spot mandate. And even the EV owners, they get stuck, they don't know how they can have the EV chargers installed at their house or at their common condominium or the multi-story buildings which they stay. So because in line with this, what our company is doing is we have launched this product, which is basically EV smart socket, which you see on the left hand side. These are the smart chargers which can be installed, which are very low cost chargers as compared to what we see presently in the market. So each charger costs in the range of 3,000 rupees, whereas if you go in the market today, the chargers are very expensive. So that was the whole idea why we wanted to make sure that everybody in India can charge their EV. So that's the reason we came up with this smart socket based EV charging. And what you see in the center is a heavy duty DC charger, which is a 40 kilowatt charger. So if somebody is in urgency and want to charge their vehicle fast, they can also do that. So this is the smart socket which we have presently installed at almost 100 of them in India. So we started just a few months back, and the old approach of charging was there was a gated location where they will have the chargers, which you see on the left hand side. There is no assigned parking. However, with the approach which we are proposing, we are saying that we can have this smart sockets, which is a very low cost charger, which can be distributedly installed at multiple locations within the parking lot. And thereby we can have a higher number of vehicles which can charge while they are parking at the designated locations. There is no need for the car driver to go to a designated location to do charging. So they can just park in the basement of the building, and they will be all ready to charge. So this product which we have launched, it does not require any app. It's fully UPI QR code enabled. So you just need to scan the QR code on the charger, and then the all the charging happens within the WhatsApp environment. There is no need for you to even install any charger, I mean app. And so basically there's no wallet, nothing, so everything just happens. So the whole idea was to design a charger which is available and can be used by common man in India. So we know that UPI is the mode of payment now in India. So we have designed this charger keeping that in mind. And all the control of the charger can be done using WhatsApp. Okay, so there is no need for the driver to install or download any separate app. And then we have now plans to reduce the price of this socket further down. We want to make it less than 2000 rupees, 3000 rupees. And that is the reason we have this new technology where we have this centralized charging and distributed sockets. So basically by doing that, we have seen that we can reduce the price by 40%. So these sockets will be just your normal conventional sockets which we install everywhere. But the only thing we are doing is we are adding smartness and control to them. So these sockets can then be controlled using payment gateway. So this is what we are going to launch next month in India. And we already have orders to install 300 number of sockets in society in Pune. So they have already ordered and given us the order to do this installation. And yeah, this is how it looks like. It's a so the distribution board will be a centralized location, and we will just have to install the normal sockets everywhere along the car park. And this is the QR code which you will have on each charging bay, and using that you can just start charging using your WhatsApp app. You do not need to download any special app for this. So basically, in the past, the smart socket which we were deploying, we saw that there is a very high cost which the user needs to pay per parking bay. Now, what we have come up with is a very smart solution, and it's as I mentioned, it's 40% cheaper as compared to what we were doing before. And it can be deployed in residential buildings, commercial buildings, even at new construction buildings, because if we since we have this product, we will be able to integrate it from the beginning of the design of the building itself. And then we have our 40 kilowatt DC charger. So basically this charger is used for heavy duty charging. It can charge your conventional car in less than 1 hour. And what we are proposing here is that the user just parks the car at the location, and then he can use our WhatsApp messenger. He can text us that I want to charge my car at pillar number 23, for example. And then we will have a valet who will bring the charger to the location where the car is parked, and then the valet will provide and do all the charging there basically. So again, there is no app, no wallet, all the payment is UPI based, and we are using the same UX UI which is for slow charging. And these are the different models in which we are working. I can just go to the summary slide because the time duration is very less. So basically what we are doing is we have the model one where there is zero involvement by the building management. We install the chargers, we take the payment. There is no admin effort by the building management and the drivers. And then the second can be, there are some designated spots where these chargers can be installed. And the final one is where the building management takes the complete ownership, and the user needs to pay the bill every month rather than paying the bill on for every charging. So basically these are the three different modes in which we are proposing this charging model today in India, and also in Malaysia and Thailand. We are going to launch it by end of next month. So basically, as I mentioned, we are using UPI payment. There is no app, no wallet. It's a low OPEX and low CAPEX solution. As I mentioned that the charging is available at less than 3,000 rupees for the user. And there is no need to upgrade any electrical infrastructure. We can use the existing electrical infrastructure, and we just have to perform the retrofit. And this model, as I mentioned, it can scale because we have decentralized charging sockets. So the other solution which we are supporting is on the for the highway charging. So for the highway charging, we definitely cannot use the same solution which we are using for the households. So here we have very high power chargers. This can go up to 1 megawatt. And for using these, we have seen that the electric buses and trucks can be also charged in these locations. And we can also use cars. So basically, a electric car can charge within, provided it has the capability to take the amount of charge, then it can charge within 20 minutes. This is the past projects which we have done in India. So this is the project which we have done in Gujarat. So here you can see that this is a typical charging location, high speed, heavy duty highway charging facility. So in the front, you will see the three parking bays are for the electric trucks, and at the back are for electric cars. So this is a very interesting project which was almost commissioned 1 year back, 1.5 year back. And we have all the records, and we are monitoring this charger in our backend system 24/7. And you will be surprised to see the insights. So we are selling almost 56 megawatt hour of energy in 1 month. There are charging sessions around 1967, and the price per kilowatt hour is 25 rupees, and the monthly revenue of 1 month is almost 14 lakh. And this location has just like 20-meter by 16-meter space for 4 trucks and 8 cars, and 10-meter by 5-meter for the substation. So if somebody has a space near the highway which has approximately 30-meter by 20-meter, then you can also set up your own charging station. And I mean, this location is really very lucrative because you can see he's earning almost 14 lakh per month just by installing a charger which costs somewhere between 85 lakh to 70 lakh. And yeah, so basically your ROI on this charger is even less than 6 months. So he can just get back his all money, and all he needs to pay per month is just the electricity. And the electricity, I think in India, is 6 rupees per kilowatt hour. And he will still make around 19 rupees on every unit which he sells. Yeah. Yeah, these are the other projects which we have also done in Malaysia and Thailand. And this was another project for electric buses, and here we were integrating solar and battery energy storage system. So it's a microgrid system because we had limitations from the grid side. So these are the kind of projects which we do. And yeah, then this is again for electric buses, very high speed charging. So these are the projects which we have done in Singapore. Now we are already done the project with Tata Motors. The project is already delivered, and now the second OEM is has also asked us to perform the project with them, and that is Switch Mobility. Switch Mobility is subsidiary of Ashok Leyland. Yeah, so basically we are working with the big OEMs in India. So yeah, thanks. That's it from my end. I think I have not exceeded the time, so should be fine.
Now, in the queue, now I would like to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor M.P. Kaushik. Being a visionary himself, Professor M.P. Kaushik also believes that the education is the key to bringing out the best in the youth. Considering the various aspects of learning, theoretical and practical, he has played a major role in the international recognition of the university. Like we are conducting this international conference today, it was due to the Professor M.P. Kaushik recommendations and the contribution that numerous non-academic skills and the skills, academic skills of the students are advanced as well. Just because of that, our researchers are able to perform the research tasks in a very good way. Kindly put your hands together in welcoming Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. M.P. Kaushik. I also welcome the Honorable Chief Guest of this international conference, Professor Prashant Jamwal, the Director, Center of Excellence in Medical Robotics and Research, Nazarbayev University, Kazakhstan.
So, good morning to each and everyone present in this inaugural session of International Conference on Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development through Collaborative Research towards Vikshit Bharat 2047. So, it is a matter of great pleasure for us that today we are starting this two-day international conference. And as Professor Kuldeep said that this is the third conference in series for 2026. And all we know that it is one of the best practice of Home Sterling Global University that we are promoting and we are regularly organizing all such kinds of the academic program for the enrichment of our faculty and the staff. And as far as this conference is concerned, today it is our great pleasure and proud that in the inaugural session we have Professor Prashant Jamwal, who is Director of Center of Excellence of Medical Robotics and Research, Nazarbayev University, Kazakhstan. So I welcome you, sir, in this inaugural session, and I am really thankful to you that you accepted our invitation and you spared your valuable time to grace this occasion. And I feel apology that we actually communicated you a time, and I requested you to join a little early. So I apologize that from your busy schedule still you have accepted my request and you have joined early also. So thank you, sir. In this inaugural session, on the dais we are having our provost and chief operating officer, Professor Poddar, and coordinators and dean of this conference, Dr. Kuldeep, Dr. Saleshji, Dr. Nelim Sihag, and Mr. Mohit Bishnoi. And also we are having the full organizing team in the inaugural session and the faculties of these schools. So I welcome all of you and I am thankful Dr. Seema Gangas for introducing and giving this opportunity to interact with you all. And I also welcome the delegates and participants who are joining this conference online and offline. Today, mostly the participants will be joining online, and tomorrow they will be presenting their research papers on offline mode. So I welcome them also for making this event meaningful and successful. As far as the topic of this conference is concerned, before I go to the delegation on the conference, I would like to say a few words on the university also. So, Dr. Jamwal, this is a university established in 2019. Earlier, it was a group of institutions which was established in 2008. And you will be glad to know that we are having 15 faculties here, and those faculties include the applied sciences, agriculture, engineering, commerce and management, and we are also having the pharmaceutical sciences, health sciences, and also the yoga, special education. So almost each and every field of education we are covering, and we are proceeding towards the medical education also. So in the last 7 years, the university has progressed a lot, and with the collaboration and guidance of our international partners, we are trying that this university may make its a good status at the international level. And this conference itself is being organized in collaboration with Bharat University, and I welcome the Vice Chancellor and other management persons of the Bharat University for joining us in organizing this conference. And I'm also thankful to Mr. Vikshit Yadav, who has delivered a very good talk on the EV charging stations, and which is the need of the hour also, because we are proceeding towards the Vikshit Bharat, and we need to explore such things that we have to uh, go for these EV vehicles, electric vehicles, and also we have to think for developing the infrastructure in the direction of the EV vehicles. So really, it was a good and a very informative talk, and I feel that many of the young engineers can go on the startups of this EV charging station, which will be taking place very fastly in India also. And your guidance is also available here for this purpose. So definitely many of the students and startups can take benefit out of this. We know that our Honorable Prime Minister has set a target of Vikshit Bharat 2047. And it is not only the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, but it is the dream of every citizen of India that India should also come in the list of the developed countries. And a long-term plan which has been visioned by our Honorable Prime Minister will definitely successful in the next 2 decades. Now, as far as uh, going to the Viksit Bharat, we are definitely have to say that what kind of the growths are needed. So this includes the economic growth, and in each and every field we have to make the technology inclusion, and we need to develop the new technologies. We have to develop the infrastructure, and not only this, we have to foresee for the social welfare and development. We have to also take care of the health and education. And apart from all these things, we have to see that how inclusive growth and sustainable development can be made. So this is what the title of the conference also includes. Now, as far as the economic growth of the India is concerned, then if we see the data, we find that at present we are at the economy level of the 3.5 to 4 trillion dollars, and for becoming a Viksit Bharat or developed country, we are supposed to reach to the economy level of 30 to 40 trillion dollars. So you can see that a big target is ahead with us, and what impact it will have on the citizens of India. So we are expecting that the per capita income of every Indian will increase to 15,000 to $18,000, uh, which is at present is 2,500 to 2,600. And for achieving this target of economy, we are supposed to make a consistent growth at the rate of 7.8%. So this is how this economic growth target can be achieved. And the other aspect is technological development inclusion. So in each and every aspect, whether it is our manufacturing, whether it is our industries, or even in education, we have to see that how the technology can be included and how new technological solutions can be developed. So we have to think over that also for developing new technologies. And for reaching to the level of the developed country, we also have to upgrade our existing infrastructures. And also we have to create the new infrastructures. And these infrastructures can be high quality of the highways. These can be, you can say, fast railway tracks. These can be industries. These can be other manufacturing units, and we also need to develop the new airports. We also need to develop the ports. So whatever area we see, we have to develop a world-class structure in the next 2 decades. Then only we will be able to compete with the developed countries, and we can be in the list of the developed countries. It is not only up to the developing the infrastructure, but we have to also see that how our planning can benefit to the individual peoples, how we can make the social welfare. So for that, it is necessary that we do the women empowerment, and you might be reading the newspaper, and you might have find that our government is taking initiative, the women participation in politics also, and also promoting them in each and every field. And also we have to see that the healthcare facilities and education has accessibility to the last person of the society. अगर हम अ, जो हमारे प्रणेता रहे हैं दीनदयाल जी, उनके टर्म्स में इसको अगर कहने की कोशिश करें तो ये अंत्योदय का एक जो है उदाहरण है, और हमारे समाज का जो अंतिम व्यक्ति है उस तक जो है ये विकास की धारा जो है वो पहुंचनी चाहिए। और when we plan such kind of the development where there is a participation of the citizen, where there is a participation of the women, and also we have to see the welfare of the farmers. The farmers' welfare can be done through increasing their income, their improving their lifestyle, their living standard, and also that how easily and in faster way they can sell their products, because we know that there are so many complications in selling their agriculture product. Also, it is necessary that the agriculture is also developed in such a way that the soil is not polluted, and we can get the desired products also. Also, for the sustainable development, we have to see that how we can work on our environment. And from that point of view, a target of zero carbon emission has been set by 2047. So it is not easy that you can simply set a target and you can achieve that. For that, you have to make a lot of efforts. We have to see that how alternative energy can be produced, and how it can be used to reduce the carbon emission. And along with that, we have to make the arrangement for clean water, clean air, and how hygienically the people can live. So these things have to be done. And along with this, we have to look for the poverty also. So under this Vikshit Bharat, I can say that zero poverty level has also been set, and hope that by the end of this 100 years of independence of country, we will be at the level of the developed country. So I feel that some of the issues which are related to inclusive growth, which are related to sustainable development, and the research collaboration. So here I see the role of the researchers, that they must focus on all such kind of the issues, and how these can be resolved. And I feel that the PhD should not be always a book of chapters. This should focus on the solutions which we are actually trying for the Vikshit Bharat or the developed country. So I feel that the research scholar and researchers who will be presenting their research papers during the 2 days, they might be addressing these issues. And definitely at the end of 2 days deliberation, we will get some solutions, some direction, some suggestions through which these will be helpful in getting a developed country. So I welcome all those researchers who can put their efforts towards this, you can say, success of this title and the conference. So at the end, uh, I am I appreciate the efforts of all four coordinators, Dr. Kuldeep, Dr. Shailesh, Dr. Neelam Sihar, and Mohit, who are from the different schools of study, and they have made consistent efforts to plan and organize this conference. And once it is well begin, we can say it is half success is obtained. And tomorrow, when we will be in valedictory session, definitely it will be a great success of the event. So I'm thankful to the coordinators. I am thankful to organizing team, the faculty members, the IT team, and all who are directly, indirectly supporting in organizing this event. And once again, I'm thankful to Dr. Prashant, who had been actually my colleague in Rajasthan Technical University also, but way back he left there and he joined this university. At present, he is working here. So I'm thankful to you, sir, and we hope that we'll keep this collaboration in future also. I'm also thankful to Bharat University for collaborating us, and I'm thankful to Dr. Parikshit for joining us and continuing his association because in past also he has joined us. So I'm thankful to you. So thank you all for giving patience here. Thank you, sir.
As I earlier mentioned before inviting Honorable Professor N.P. Kaushikji on the dais, that he is very much into research area and also he keep an eye that what the faculty members are doing and what the researchers are doing in the research domain. So every time whenever come on the dais, he motivates the faculty members, the researchers to do a lot for the society and to conduct the research in the genuine concerns of the society. He focuses on the quality research. Thank you so much, sir, for having this kind of vision. Under this vision, only a university is flourishing. Now, in the queue, we move forwards our global academic collaborations. I warmly welcome the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Baghdad University, Afghanistan, Professor Syed Habibullah Bezard, Baghdad University, Afghanistan. Before inviting him, I would like to say a few lines about Mr. Syed. Mr. Syed Habibullah Bezard is Academic Vice Chancellor of Baghdad University and holds an MBA from the University of Calicut, India. With over 10 years of experience, he has served as a business administration lecturer and academic administration at the institutions including Dunia University and Baghdad University. He has authored a large number of academic papers and translated three management books. Kindly put your hands together in welcoming the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Academic Domain, Professor Syed Habibullah from Baghdad University. Over to you, sir.
Uh, Thank you. In the name of Allah, the leadership members of OSG University and Bakhtar University, distinguished guest, dear student, all the people who are listening to us. Assalamu alaikum. First of all, on behalf of Bokhtar University, let me thanks from the OSG University that provided such a useful conference, a conference that not only our researcher can share the findings, but also together as a collaboratively, Bokhtar University and OSG University can exchange lots of ideas, information, and so on. So actually, it is not the time to speak for me, but by the way, if we together not only to do collaborative research, but also identify the whole challenge and problems around the society, around the community in India and in Afghanistan, in practical way, in practically, if we address the problem, overcome the challenge, it will be a very good chance for both countries and for both universities. Bakhtar University all the time try to uh, provide useful data and information with the researchers, and also on a collaborative way on the topic that we are discussing right now, a very useful topic: inclusive growth and sustainable development through collaborative research. It means not only we try to do research, but also it will be a very good chance and opportunity for us to identify the gap, identify the problem, identify the challenge, provide a very good models, provide a good formula, provide a good way to solve the society. I believe in today's world there are lots of challenge, from the climate change up to economic problems, society's problem, growth of population, a very fast growth of technology. One company, one organization, and even one country will not be able to overcome such challenges and problems and address the problems. But together, we can not only solve all the problem, but also the final impacts of the work that we are doing together, the work that we are performing together, the practice that we are doing together. It will be more useful and more impactful for the whole society. So, by the way, we should now listen from all the researchers that share their findings, and we should use from their words. Once again, I will thanks from the whole team members that organized such a very useful conference, and also from the leadership of OSG University and Bakhtar University that collaboratively provided such a conference. I will not take more time. Once again, thanks from all of you. Let us hear and listen from the researchers that share the useful details and findings and also suggestions. Thank you from all of you.
Thank you so much, Professor Sayyed. And thank you for the international collaboration. Our university will seek your kind support in the future as well in the domain of research and student exchange program and the faculty exchange program as well. Now, I would request Professor Dr. Ajay K. Poddar, the Group Chief Operating Officer and Provost, Om Sterling Global University, and the other group institutions to kindly share their thoughts. Before inviting him, I would like to speak a few lines about the leadership skills and the academic skills he has. Professor Dr. Ajay K. Poddar, the Group COO, the Chief Operating Officer and Provost at the Om Sterling Global University, has recently completed his second full-fledged tenure as consultant and vice chancellor of Texia American University, Jamia, boasts over the 3 decades of dedicated service to education, holding a PhD in management in digital marketing with a focus on digital marketing efficacy in the universities. Professor Poddar has excelled in academia, holding esteemed positions in national and international universities and earning recognition as a distinguished academic leader and speaker. Notable accolades include being honored as one of the India's as well as Zambia's most impactful vice chancellors and receiving the Asia Africa Development Council Excellence Award for his contributions to education and IT driven process implementation. He is actively involved in philanthropy and social causes, embodying a holistic approach to the leadership and societal impact. Kindly put your hands together in welcoming Dr. Professor Ashakodashi. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Seema. The distinguished guest, faculty, staff, मेरे साथ डेस्क पर बैठे हुए ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर साहब, all the deans of all four schools who are organizing this conference, Dr. Prashant, the chief guest of this conference, Dr. Parikshit, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bharat University, Professor Habibullah. I also wanted to take the name of Dr. Moise, who is instrumental behind this collaboration from Afghanistan and my very, very old friend. Dear researcher, participants, and the organizer. The conduction of the international conference is not merely another event. For an institution, for a university, this is the flagship event that a university wanted to do along with the graduation or convocation. The international conference is not only just to present your paper, come listen the other researchers' papers and just go without having a outcome basis attainment in the conferences. The conferences should not be merely just another venue of gathering the academicians and then again go to your home without any new things learned. So for me, the international conference is one of the idea, one of the platform from where you can always learn the practicality of the life, the practicality of the mankind, and what is going to be in the future. That the whole algorithm you can always be find out in the conferences. So it's mean the conferences is very, very important, very, very significant. My dear friends, the topic of this conference, inclusive growth and sustainable development through research. It's a very, very wise topic what the university has taken today, because we are at the some kind of the juncture where you can find out that the old belief system is breaking, the new system is coming out, and again the future is something which is going to be changed very fast, very rapid manner. So in this era, the thought what we have learned from 90s or maybe 2000 or maybe 80s, that you cannot go now onward from a single or or working in a alone, in a lonely matter. You have to go through with the inclusive growth of a society. You need to have the help, you have to give the support to your peers so that the whole group has to learn something and have all group has to develop together. This is not the time of a lonely kind of development, but it is the time that it is going to the group wise development. There, the research is doing a fantastic job, and AI is giving them a support. Many people think that the AI is going to replace the people, but I am telling you, yes, it can replace the people. And the time I can envisage that are down to the some 100 years after from today, you will find that the mankind is overshadowed by the machine. That time will also be coming if I can envisage that. So how you can maintain a significance of the mankind in this AI time and also the advanced AI time. Already you have seen the robots. Already you have seen the many kind of the machines who are overshadowing the mankind. The only one thing that you have to take the support from the machine, increase your knowledge level, and then again work for the next machine. If you will only be using that machine, that definitely is going to be overshadow you. The education system is already facing this challenge. The faculty's role is coming down. Students are already learning the things from the internet, from the AI, from the other platform. How the faculty will be becoming viable in this system? Only one thing that you have to increase, you have to move faster than machines. You have to increase your knowledge and not just wanted to remain just a person that you are throwing yourself into the couch. Let us not throw into the couch. Let us work for your knowledge. Only then you will be able to sustain in this time. I am very much appreciating this conference that already we have received 100 plus research paper and the 2 days is going to be shorter, and I feel that the next time we will be going for the 3 days because the conference is very much going to in the world. We have already have the participant from many institutions, from many countries, and already we have the collaboration from the international arena. With this, I once again congratulate the organizers. I ask the researcher to let us work on to the advice what the Honorable Vice Chancellor has given to you, that the research is required to be useful for the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inviting words and motivating us towards the research domain. Now, I proudly invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Prashant Jamwal, Director, Center of Excellence in Medical Robotics and Research, Nazarbayev University, Kazakhstan. Before inviting him, I would like to speak a few words about him. Professor Prashant earned a PhD degree and a postdoctorate fellowship from the University in Auckland, New Zealand. Earlier, he was graduated from IIT in India, securing first position in all the disciplines. He is currently a full professor in Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering at the School of Engineering and Digital Sciences, Nazarbayev University, and also serves as an adjunct faculty or professor at the University of Canberra, Australia. He is the director of Center of Excellence in Medical Robotics and Research, where his work focuses on the application of robotics and artificial intelligence in the medicines. Over the past decade, he has led the development of advanced medical robots for rehabilitation and surgical applications, alongside AI-driven algorithms for cancer and orthopedic data analytics. His leadership has resulted in the establishment of three startup companies, three prestigious World Bank funded projects, and the successful commercialization of an autonomous robotic and rehabilitation system, making advanced rehabilitation technology accessible to the smaller clinics through full regulatory approvals. Professor Jamwal has more than 30 years of teaching and research experience with over 150 publications in international journals and conferences. His contributions have been recognized globally, including the Jewel of India Award, the Asian Universities Alliance Scholar Award, multiple Best Paper Awards, Global MOOC and Online Education Alliance Award, and the distinction of having one of his robotics projects selected by the United Nations in 2019 as one of the top 20 innovative projects worldwide. He has led numerous international collaborations and has secured more than $10 million in competitive research funding, including multiple World Bank grants. Kindly put your hands together for a wonderful leader. सर आपका बायो पढ़ते पढ़ते आई वाज लाइक कि कुछ तो ऐसा रहना चाहिए था जो आपने नहीं किया हुआ अभी तक. I mean, he see the enthusiasm of sir that he is doing a wonderful job in the area of robotics as well as artificial intelligence, which is the upcoming field. Sir, thank you so much for being with us. Now over to you, sir, and you motivate our researchers so that they will also understand the need of this kind of research in the upcoming field. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, everyone. A very good morning, and thanks to the distinguished guests, honorable organizers, and particularly Professor N.P. Kaushik, who has been a very respectable figure in my life, a very good friend, and a senior and a mentor. Colleagues and friends, I'm amazed to hear my own introduction, and I'm happy that we all gathered together for such kind of a conference where we talk about inclusive growth and sustainability. So, I should thank all the organizing committee members and others for this gracious invitation to me. Um, Definitely, it's a big honor to me for being invited as a chief guest in such a meaningful gathering. It is bringing together minds from Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, India, and beyond. So um, I'm happy about this conference in particularly because these two keywords that we have been talking about. Uh, the title of the conference is like inclusive growth and sustainable development through collaborative research, and this is what we try to do here in Kazakhstan in my university. Uh, it's a very young university where I work. In past 10 years, the university has achieved a rank of uh, 400 something in the top world universities according to the Times Higher Education ranking, which is quite unique and exemplary. Um, it is due to the fact that we do meaningful research here that impacts society in some way. So, for instance, the Center of Excellence that I have created here is a very good example of sustainability. Um, it's a unique um, case of organization where we don't seek funds from external organizations. The Center of Excellence has a consortium of universities and also companies. So we do research, innovation, development, and then we try to commercialize our research through our commercialization partners, through our um, commercial companies who are our partners, and we get some shares from that to sustain this center of excellence. And I'm happy to inform that for past 3 years we've been continuing with more than 60 researchers working at the center of excellence without seeking any funds from generating our funds for commercialization. So our center basically has two verticals, two directions, as precisely said, it's robotics and artificial intelligence. But our focus remains in medicine. We are trying to help the most vulnerable class of the society. As Professor Kaushik rightly said, that the, the true development would be when we are able to reach to the last person in the society, to Antyodaya Yojana of Pandit Deen Upadhyaya, as he mentioned. So our research basically goes to the disability treatment. We try to treat those who suffer from disabilities because of some neurological disorders or some mechanical injuries. So we've been working with children who have cerebral palsy. We've been working with elderly patients who have stroke or otherwise cannot walk or move their limbs. So we create robots to help them uh, learning to walk again and regaining their motions. And then we also create surgical robots. And in artificial intelligence, we are working with a cancer research organization. So there we are trying to create this platform for further understanding of cancer types and creating patient digital twin, for instance, to check what kind of treatment protocol can work for a particular patient because every patient is different. So in all, we are doing everything here. And as I said, we're trying to reach to the last person, the society, the most deprived section of the society, the disabled people, the injured people, the sick people, sick population. But we couldn't have done this all by ourselves. So there comes this inclusive growth. You cannot do everything by yourself. And so you need to collaborate, you need to team up. And towards that, for example, our center is collaborating with external universities, researchers, and medtech companies, for instance. For robotics, we work with Columbia University in US, Leeds University in UK, and a couple of Australian universities like ANU University of Canberra. That's for the robotics. And for artificial intelligence, we are working with Cardiff University in UK and Johns Hopkins University in US to get in touch with the world-class research and how we can give back immediate solutions to the society. That's our main goal. That always remains our main goal. Um, and then we have been able to achieve the sustainability at the same time. So this is just an example of because the title of the conference is quite impressive, and I thought I should share my own experience in this line. Uh, yeah. Well, I work as a professor, of course, but I also have started my companies here. So I've got three companies, and I'm helping this country in strengthening the medical industry. But I think it's time for India. So the greater vision of Vikshit Bharat 2047, I think whatever research I've done here, whatever development I've done here, we should definitely try to scale up these things in India to make a difference in people's lives and help reach to the last person of the society, as Kaushik rightly mentioned. So once again, I would like to thank everyone for inviting me. It's a big honor to me, and I will be always there to help and support or to collaborate any kind of research that is being done at this university. Um, so with this, I would like to end my talk and
Sir,
and
sorry
would
to
like
interrupt
to
you.
all the best.
I
Sorry.
request other members to kindly mute themselves while sir is speaking. I request other members to kindly mute themselves when sir is going ahead with the thoughts.
Well, thanks. I think I've already finished my talk. And as I said, we should definitely collaborate together in a meaningful way so that the research can be translated into uh, useful products that impact society, help society in some way. As I said, I'm also very keen to collaborate and work with other researchers at your university, and I would be always there to support and help if I'm asked for. Um, Once again, I would like to thank everyone for inviting me, um, and I wish all the best for this conference, for the researchers to present their talk, to help in useful discussions, meetings, networking, as this is all what it pays to conduct a collaborative research. So thank you once again. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with such wonderful words. And we look forward for many collaborations, specifically in the area of research and faculty exchange programs. I would also request our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir and Mr. Pradhan, the CEO Sir, kindly initiate such kind of events where we can also learn from his experience. Now, in the queue, I would like to invite Dr. Neelam Sihar, the School of Law Studies, to deliver the word of thanks as every successful event concludes with the gratitude. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to present a formal vote of thanks at this 2 days international conference on inclusive growth and the collaborative research through this Vikshit Bharat 2047. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude as a joint secretary of this conference, to our chief guest, Professor Prashant Jampalji, Director, Center of Excellence in Medical Robotics and Research, Nazarbayev University, Kazakhstan. Your enlightening words, sir, has inspired, sir, and perfectly framed the roadmap for the discussions. Thank you, sir. We are deeply grateful. Also, a special thanks to our keynote speaker, Dr. Vikshit Yadav from Singapore, for a thought-provoking session that bridging the gap between global sustainable development goals and our national vision for 2047 through the use of EVs. I must also express my sincere thanks to our chief patrons, Dr. Puneet Goyal, Honorable Chancellor Sir, and Dr. Poonam Goyal, Honorable Pro Chancellor Ma'am, for being the visionary force behind this conference. We are deeply grateful to Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Syed Habibullah Behzad, Afghanistan, for as a co-host of this event. Your insights into the sustainable development through collaborative research have set a high intellectual benchmark for the technical sessions to pull. Thank you, sir. I must also sincere my thanks to Professor Dr. N.P. Kaushik, Vice Chancellor, sir. Sir has focused on several areas like zero carbon emission target, and other factors like clean air, 0% poverty target to achieve the vision of Viksit Bharat at 2047. Thank you, sir. I also extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Ajay Podar, sir, Group Chief Operating Officer, for sharing his views. Sir also has focused that there should be a balance between the use of AI and excessive use or total dependency on AI without any new learning. Thank you, sir, for your valuable thoughts. I would also like to thank the organizing committee, the dean and charges of the schools who are making this event very successful, the technical team for managing international time zones to the physical logistics to of this hall, your behind the scenes, your behind the scenes collaborative research into making this event seamless is deeply appreciated. Finally, to our researchers who have traveled from far and wide, both physically and virtually, your presence is the heartbeat of this conference. We look forward to the innovative ideas we will present over in this conference over the next 2 days as we collectively brainstorm for a prosperous and inclusive Bharat. As we move from this inaugural ceremony into our first technical session, I thank you all once again for making this morning so memorable, and I would like to request to all of us to stand for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, sir. Now, there is one more announcement. So the paper presentation will begin shortly from 11:45 onwards in the designated venues. There are two venues made for paper presentation. The first one is main auditorium, that is this venue, and the second one is mini auditorium, that is in the management block. And the coordinators for these sessions will be Dr. Yuvraj R and Dr. Vipin Nandal for main building and Mr. Parveen Sehgal for mini auditorium. If anyone is facing any kind of problem in joining the link or any sequence need to be changed, so you can contact any of these faculty members. As we are concluding this inaugural event, I would like to extend my gratitude and thanks to all the dignitaries who has joined us online. Thank you so much for sparing time for this wonderful event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dignitaries. Thank you. Link for the technical session will be shared soon, or it might be already shared in the WhatsApp groups. You can kindly check the link for paper presentation. If you are facing any kind of technical problem, you can just contact your faculty members. They are ready to help you out.
So all the dignitaries are requested to leave the venue, please, and afterwards our program is carrying on. Thank you very much, sir.
सर हाँ जी कर लो सर कर लो कोई दिक्कत नहीं कर लो ठीक है सर मेरे टाइम पे तो ना आप लोगों को वहाँ आना है मेन ऑडिटोरियम में आना है ठीक है हाँ मेरे टाइम पे मेन ऑडिटोरियम में आ जाना सर सभी के सभी ठीक है